Good afternoon, Mr. Peter.
Hello
Hamilton.
there. Hello. How are you?
It's a very nice feeling to have met you. Tell me something about what the school offers in general to the community.
There are all sorts of things that are on offer here, and I could go through the whole mantra. When you say the community, I assume you mean the boys who are here. So it's really very, very simple. There is the whole academic scholarship side of education, the fascination, excitement about learning, the beauty of mathematics. I didn't really know that myself, but I did need the beauty of language. We ally that to a really interesting and exciting range of extracurricular activities. So that can be anything from debating through to chess, from cricket through to hockey, outdoor pursuits and so on and so forth. And then I suppose really importantly as well is the centrality of the happiness of the individual boy here. That really does matter to us, and we spend a lot of time working at making the boys feel comfortable, happy, knowing that they're in a safe and secure environment. It's a disciplined environment. It has to be, because you need to know that you're coming to a place both of fun and of work. And I suppose if you add all of that together, you put really outstanding teachers with these very bright boys in a lovely place, and it is a beautiful campus, and you're going to begin to start reaping the rewards. And I suppose if you add on top of that all sorts of other hidden benefits, the fact that the school is multicultural, multiracial, multilinguistic, has got to be of benefit for the boys that come here, because over their time here they will develop a natural understanding and empathy with the different views and feelings of others, and that I think is a massive hidden benefit and a real preparation for the outside world.
That's a wholesome preparation for the boys
I think so.
to take on the world.
Yeah, I think so. And they will be sharp and curious, and I hope empathetic and aware of their responsibilities, and the fact that they will be the future leaders of this country, or indeed other countries, because they do come from all over. It's very, very important that they know that. They're bright, they're lucky, and therefore they have responsibilities not just to themselves, but to others.
The open day is taking place on October 1?
It is the 1st of October. It's a Saturday. The details are on the school website, and it generally tends to run from, I think it's 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And that's a day where the whole place will be open, and there'll be lots of boys here. And I suppose really in a funny way, it's lovely that you're speaking to me. It would be wonderful to speak to some of the boys, because they are the very best ambassadors for the place, and were you to come back another time, we'll make sure that you see one or two of them and they can talk to you about their experiences.
Do you think the school is doing exceptionally well now, along with moving ahead in time?
It is.
How's it performing?
It is. It's performing very, very well. If the league tables mean anything, we're riding very high in them, particularly amongst the boys' schools. We are a single-sex boys' school in the country, but it is so much more than that. I'm more interested in the type of boy that we produce, and also very, very importantly, whether or not that boy gets into his chosen university to do his chosen course. And the percentages on league tables, well, that's one thing. That's far, far more important that after, let's say, 11 years or 7 years, and that's investment, time, love, money from the parents, that, if we can make it work for them, we should do. And I think we're really beginning to move forward on that front now.
In terms of the number of students that go on to Oxford and Cambridge University, what would you say about that?
We would be happy to, we tend to average around about 35, 36 a year in year groups of around about 100, well, they vary, but let's say about 158, 59, sometimes 160. But don't forget that they're not the be all and the end all. There are boys here who deliberately choose not to go there. They choose to go to places like Imperial. All the dentists, of course, will go to other universities, and increasing numbers of boys who are choosing to go to America. So, for example, MIT and places like that. So you probably need to have a look at the boys that go to the, if you like, the Premier League universities, rather than just a fairly narrow Oxbridge view. Wonderful places as they are.
Is multiculturalism encouraged in the school?
It's impossible not to live it, appreciate it, come to learn about it, because of the mix that there is here, which is I think a real hidden strength. It's a reflection of London, of North London. Actually, it's a reality in the world, and it's always a sadness, of course, when there are other parts of the world where it doesn't appear to be fully understood. But certainly, I can't imagine a boy going through an education here without appreciating the differences and actually sometimes enjoying and learning immensely from the differences in different languages and races and cultures and religions.
Talking about the open day on October 1st again, what sort of running order will the day have, and what is it that the school is going to offer to parents to help them decide what, and the ways that the school can really be good for their boys?
There's a very full program. I mean, the school is open. Everything is open and it works. And there will be 3 addresses from me. The prep school, of course, will be doing the same. This is for the younger boys, aged 5 and 7, at the entry points there. There will be very detailed and full tours, which will be taken actually by the boys themselves. So, it's a golden opportunity for the boys who are thinking of joining, and of course the mums and dads, to hear it not from me or from a member of staff, but to hear it from the boys. And it's just a way of getting to see the place, to get a feel, because you can't really control an open day. I mean, if the boys come across as positive, it's because they really are positive, and they are positive as well. So for those who want to come and have a look, it's great. And then I would say come back and have a look on an ordinary working day. You can walk through the school and see what's going on in the various lessons and classes, and sense that purposefulness that there is about the place, because this is a place of purpose. These boys want to do well, we want them to do well, and their mums and dads want them to do well. And most recently, Ugandan child soldiers who came over here for a week, and you can imagine what impression that makes to a young mind when they're meeting people who've gone through the sorts of things that you only read about in papers or see, and again funded by philanthropy, brought to us really by the wider community, and of course the staff really being fascinated and wanting to prepare for that, and seeing it as part of their linking up with their teaching and so on and so forth. And those are the things that make the real difference. They're the extras, because it's more than just turn up in the morning, go to school, do your maths and your French and go home.
Mr. Hamilton, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your